Hey, everybody! Welcome to episode 11 of Here's What's Wrong With You. I was trying to do a radio voice.
It
Hey,
needs
hey,
some work.
everybody!
It needs some work.
It does. It does need some work. Hey, welcome back! Yeah!
You're talking to Bibby and the Bopper.
First caller, you're on the line.
Yeah, hello.
Did that work?
Sure.
So, I was complaining to you because you still watch Saturday Night Live, and I'd rather shoot myself in the face and live through it.
It should be called Wait for Keenan Thompson. And when he shows up, it's good. But then other than that, it's shit.
The guy from all that?
Yes, the guy from all that.
Well, that's a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, and he's barely in it. He did one sketch last night where it's him and the host, the guy from that new Netflix Western. Did you watch that yet? The Harder They Fall?
The All Black Cowboys.
Yeah, it's good, man. I love
Is it?
Yeah.
And I was like, look, okay, this is going to sound terrible, but I was like, were there
Say
really,
it. You should say it.
I was like, were there really black cowboys? Like, I don't know.
In the beginning credits, they emphasize that they're like, these are real people. Big bold letters.
This actually happened.
Yeah.
But, like,
fucking look it up, asshole.
Yeah, but was there like a town of just like only black cowboys?
Well, think about it. Back then, it was like segregation was still prominent. So it's like, if there's one gang and you want to be a part of a gang, you're not joining the white gang because they're not going to let you. So you got to start your own.
No, I did look it up, and there were a lot of black cowboys, and they looked legit.
Oh, yeah. In the movie, I think it's a documentary. They're pretty badass.
It's a documentary. Pay no attention to the actors.
Well, it's like a retelling, right? These are all true events.
A reenactment. They're always super accurate.
I just like how back then everybody had dynamite. Like, no matter what. They're like, oh, yeah, use this.
You had three things: a gun, a horse, and dynamite.
Yeah, that's all you needed.
all
Don't
you
worry
needed.
about food or health care, whatever.
Don't need them teeth.
Yeah, and every bank, it's like every day, it's just like, oh, fuck, they're robbing us.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And trains, too, getting robbed.
Yeah. Like, at one point in the movie, I'm trying not to give too much away, but there's somebody, like, on the tracks, and the train conductor stops. And, like, why else would they be on the tracks? They're trying to rob your goddamn train. Like, just run them over.
Run them over.
Yeah. One person dead versus, like, your whole train ending up dead.
Well, so that movie's better than watching Saturday Night Live.
Well, yeah, that was a good movie. Like, they have these three new guys that are trying to be like Lonely Island, where they're like pre-filming their sketches and stuff and trying to make songs, and it's just like, that shit's been done, man. Come on.
That's such a bad show. I can't believe people watch it. I'm pretty sure there's no one in the audience, and you hear laughter, and it's like, nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No one thinks that any of this is funny.
All the good college games were over. There was no UFC, so there was nothing else to watch.
There's plenty to watch.
Well, I didn't want to watch a movie. Since being sick, I've been watching movies nonstop, and I'm like so sick of movies now.
You've been
can't.
sick for like 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's something going around. I'm not sure.
There might be. I don't know. I've never gotten anything, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't watch the news, just Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. And you get when they talk about Big Bird.
That was
What a
weird.
fucking dumb show. That show pisses me off. Because it pisses me off because it was so great. It was such a great show for so many years, and now they're just a bunch of fucking hacks. All of them. I don't know who's writing on this show anymore. Like, they used to produce, like, good writers. You know what I mean?
Well, even the news segment was good, and then last night it was shit. Like, I kind of wanted it to be over.
Don't they find it weird that they all fucking take one side and talk about one thing constantly and emphatically push their point over and over and over again?
Dude, what point are they even trying to make with fucking Big Bird and sketches like that? I was like,
That if anyone that disagrees with them is a fucking idiot.
well, that's the problem then. Like, they keep pushing one point over and over again, and it's not even funny.
It's
So
not.
like, okay,
It's
get it.
terrible. It's terrible. And why does everyone have to agree with each other? Everyone doesn't have to agree. It's fine. I don't agree with everything you do in your life.
Well,
But
fuck you then.
We're still brothers. We're still brothers. We still come on the show and have fun time.
As long as you stay on your side, I'll stay on mine.
Yeah. As long as we have a whole country dividing us, we're good to go.
Don't worry. We're going to convince everybody. Everybody will agree soon enough. What even is that? What off-brand crappy soda is that? Ow. They don't look like that over here, I don't think. I don't know.
No?
I drink Coke.
Yeah, you guys are anti-Pepsi. See, another thing.
It's
I'm
garbage.
Pepsi, you're Coke guy. Fuck you.
My wife brings her own soda to restaurants, so what of it?
Does she really?
Yeah.
Wait, where did you go last night? Do you want to say, or did she bring her own soda to this place?
No, because like at night we're having drinks, but it was so Showboat Casino in Atlantic City. They used to be a casino. The casino part shut down. They're still a hotel, and they do not know what to do with all the leftover space where the casino used to be. So they opened up this like hack ghetto Dave and Buster's called Lucky
Nice.
Snake. Yeah.
I like it.
It's
I like it already.
There's a whole area of closed off, broke down pinball machines. And they have like a fake boxing ring set up in the front because they do a bunch of promotions because they have boxing again. But it's like the D-level celebrity boxing. Like the last fight I remember seeing out of there was like Aaron Carter fighting some retired basketball player.
Lamar Odom,
Yeah.
retired crackhead basketball player.
Yeah. And
Maybe
that fight,
ex-crackhead.
that
was
fight
amazing.
Ended with him just cowering in the corner. And Odom's like, well, I'm not going to hit a kid.
You know, it was like, he's got like 5 feet on him, easy.
Dude, yeah, 200 pounds over him. It was just ridiculous.
I watched that on TV.
Dude, the first time we stumbled upon that place, we were like just walk in, and we had happened to walk in, and we're watching, like we walked into a boxing promo event. Like no tickets, no structure or anything. Just,
Open door.
yeah, pictures are being taken with all the fighters. There's like a fake, like a small, like scaled down, like model boxing ring. That's like for them to like take promo photos in. I'm like, hey, let's get a photo in the boxing ring. So we just climb in there and get a picture.
Like, come on in.
Yeah.
You want to fight next?
Like this place just does not know what to do with themselves. They have a second floor where you used to have the venue for like music events and stuff, but now they just rent it out as like gym space. Like go up there and take a yoga class, whatever. It's ridiculous. So yeah, we were there last night, just I don't know, getting tickets. And you know how you earn tickets and you get prizes from their store or whatever? Like their
Yes.
store is just made up of leftover merchandise from the casino.
You get yourself a giant pencil.
Yeah. Well, no, they don't. They have like autographed baseballs and like brand name like design purses and sunglasses and stuff. And it's like this is stuff they used to give away to high rollers that when they were a casino, but now they don't know what to do with it. So
Everything from the lost and found.
yeah, it's like get your 53,000 tickets so you can get these sunglasses.
But it's a good time.
It was fun for what it is, you know. It's like, but yeah, it's just ridiculous. And there's a horror convention going on next door, which, like, I live so close to the area, and none of this stuff gets advertised at all. Unless you're going into Atlantic City and seeing the billboards, you don't hear about it.
Did you say a horror convention?
Yeah, like, and they had like celebrities from horror movies and stuff signing autographs.
What
And it was funny.
celebrities? Who the
I
fuck
don't
goes to Atlantic City, New Jersey?
I don't know.
What
Some people
celebrity
live here.
that's not like washed up drug addict?
Well, yeah, I didn't notice anybody, like, because it let out, and then you just have a bunch of people dressed as like it's like it was still Halloween or something.
But it sounds interesting.
Yeah, it was weird because we were trying to get something to eat, and there was a bunch of people just dressed as skeletons, like standing around.
After Halloween.
Yeah, I'm like you got a
November.
A bunch of adults acting like children, like holding on to Halloween that is already gone.
It's gone. It's November.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but I just find that place just ridiculous. Because
It sounds entertaining.
it is. It's like one of the best people watching places ever. Because you're like, whoa, what the fuck's that guy doing?
We didn't do a show last week because I had family in town, real family, not you. And we hung
And
out.
that's why I'll never be there.
Good. I don't want you here.
Oh, it sounds like a shit town anyway.
You stay. we went to San Diego for the day. I was like, we tried to go.
Yeah,
to
tell them what happened.
we tried to go to Catalina Island, but apparently that's a fucking popular attraction. You can't get a boat. They do 30 ferries across the water to this island a day, and they were all sold out unless you wanted to wake up at 6 a.m. And I was like, I'm up by then, and they're like, we're not.
Well,
And
do
I
you
was
have to
like,
buy it the day of?
No, they were sold out.
Oh, so you have to like book it in advance. Like
I guess
a lot.
so. I guess so. So I was like, "What can we do?" I was like, "Oh, I don't leave the house much." So we went to San Diego, and as soon as
By the
we
way,
get there,
you're making coming out to visit you sound more and more appealing every time. I don't know. Let's go back to my house.
I can't even do that.
Oh, right. Are you not allowed to talk about him while he's here?
I don't. No, not without getting angry. No. But yeah, as soon as we get to San Diego, we took the long way too because I wanted to drive down Pacific Coast Highway, kind of show them some sights and.
Yeah, that's nice, right?
Yeah, so it was like, and we finally get there, and as soon as we get out the car, this fucking homeless guy just whips it out and is peeing right in the middle of the sidewalk,
Whatever.
just hanging
When you-
major
when you're-
dong.
When you're homeless, isn't everywhere a bathroom?
Yeah,
Just like everywhere's a bedroom.
But it didn't like try to hide it or anything, and
Hey, man, if you got it, show it. But not at the playground.
I didn't see it. Our cousin like locked eyes with the guy, and the guy like stared him down. Was like,
Don't act like you're not impressed.
"Welcome to San Diego."
Yeah.
I was like, "Why did you look?" He's like, "I couldn't help it. It was just it's the first thing I saw when we got out of the truck." I was like, "That'll forever be in your memory as the first time you've ever been to San Diego." No, I basically said, "Welcome to California. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Shithole.
Well, what
People
place
can
is
just
it?
piss and shit all over the sidewalk wherever they want."
Well, when people get so obsessed with like, oh yeah, when I get older, I'm going to travel the country. I'm like, it's all shithole. Like it's one shithole after another. That's a shithole. This is a shithole. They're all shitholes. Like there's nothing. Like they're. Like I just don't understand.
Try not to get shot or stabbed while you're going from shithole to shithole.
Yeah. Well, our mom was talking about it, and she was like, "Yeah, I want to travel and see all those weird attractions, like the biggest ball of yarn." I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, who cares?"
So what do you think you're in that movie with John Travolta? Where he was
movie?
Michael the Archangel? Michael?
Oh, is that? That's a weird reference, man. I get it,
That's what
but it's
he
weird.
did.
Yeah.
That's what he did. And she loved that movie.
Oh, is that what she's trying to like mimic now?
Yeah, I guess.
She's like, I want to see the world's largest frying pan. I was like, who the fuck cares? That's so stupid.
It's awful. It sounds awful.
That's like, if you get to that point, it's like you pretty much given up on life, I guess.
The world's largest ball of yarn.
Yeah, who cares?
Twine.
It sounds so dumb.
Yeah, like pretty sure the middle of the country is just like
Hey, the edges aren't even better. It's just more
no.
people.
No.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
edges are basically the worst part.
And you can't even escape because there's a bunch of goddamn water.
Water.
Yeah.
There's an island in sight, but you can't get there.
Yeah.
They won't let. Nope.
Also full of people.
The Wrigleys own that island.
The gum people?
Yeah. And I said, why can't we get over there? I bet they're over there chewing Bubblicious. That's why.
Oh, I was thinking more juicy fruit. You losing more money?
No.
Yeah, you are.
People want me to work tomorrow, and I'm like, what is it? Monday? Fuck no, I'm not working tomorrow.
Yeah, I think most people do.
Whatever. When you quit your job, you get to work when you want.
So Mondays.
Everyone
are
should quit
off
their
the table.
jobs. Everyone quit their job.
I'm not disagreeing. I wouldn't mind quitting mine.
Do it. Who cares? What do you got to lose?
Yeah, well, I don't want to be out there pissing in the parking lot. So, some weirdo gawking at me.
Some weirdo getting out of this car.
Yeah.
Gawking
Hey,
me
look
while
at that
I'm
guy's
trying to
dick! Yeah.
Gawking at me when I'm trying to make it. We were making fun of it. The guy looked at him like, "What are you staring at? Disgusting! Disgusting! I can't even pee in peace."
Yeah, your tourists make me sick.
That's exactly what that guy was thinking.
Yeah. He's like, God damn, can't even get a little privacy in open space.
In the middle of the sidewalk. It was like he didn't pee in a flower bed or next to a tree. He was just right on pavement sidewalk, just peeing. And it was just like, oh god. Guess he's better than shitting. I guess I don't know.
Well, think about it. He doesn't have a house. He doesn't have a car. Like, that's where you go to do those things. Like, if you're in a car, you pull over, leave the door open, whatever. So if you don't have those things, you're kind of out of options. So I think he's in the right.
There was an ocean a block away. Literally a block away, there was an ocean.
Okay, so most people go to the beach with a bathing suit on, right? And you just go in the ocean, do your business, get out. He is wearing what he owns. You can't just walk in the ocean wearing that. And God forbid he wants to swim naked.
No, there's a pier, and you can walk up to it and just pee off the pier into the water.
People are trying to fish, man. You can't scare the fish away. Unless they're perverts and they come swimming up to it.
It's like, then the fish will be staring at my dick.
Yeah. Tell all the other fish.
I don't know. It's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess.
Yeah, well, it's not like isolated. It's all over the world. You could go in the middle of Idaho and somebody be pissing in the sidewalk. Like I see one of those in California.
I'm gonna move to the cold states
Why?
because there's probably zero homeless people there.
That might be right. Yeah. If it's cold.
And it's like, and I can get a huge amount of land for
To do what with? What are you going to do?
farm.
Yeah? Going potatoes?
I'm gonna live up to my name. I'm gonna have animals like cows and pigs and chickens.
Well, guess what? Not only will you be working on Monday, but every other day of the week, all day.
Yeah, but that's not. I mean, I think that would be like enjoyable work.
What? It's like
That's-
backbreaking work. That's how college
Yeah, but-
linemen are made.
But it's like self-sustaining work. Like I'm doing this to live.
Well, that means you're going to have to learn to cook and everything.
I know
know
how
what?
to cook bacon.
And make sure don't go banging sheep. And make half people, half sheep to come after you.
Reminds me of this story. There was two guys, two ranchers, and they were traveling down a road, and they find a sheep whose head is stuck in the fence. And one guy goes, "Oh, check this out!" And he goes out there and he starts banging the sheep. And the other guy's like, "Hey, man, what the hell are you doing?" He's like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, you be banging that sheep." He's like, "Hey, man, don't knock it till you try it." Another guy was like, "Okay." So he got down and he stuck his head in the gate.
I didn't see that coming.
So he told me that the other day.
Is that a deleted scene from Brokeback Mountain?
I don't know. I've never seen that movie. What, you didn't like the Lamb? You didn't like that critically acclaimed movie, Lamb?
How is it critically acclaimed? I don't understand it.
Was it good?
Like not only did I have to read subtitles throughout the whole goddamn thing.
Really?
Yeah, and then, well, I don't want to give away the part where the brother.
I don't think anyone's going to watch it.
The part where the brother comes in and he's in the right, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then all of a sudden he's like, "You know what? I'm okay with this." Like, what?
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it.
Why didn't you? How are you telling me to watch it?
I can't believe you watched it.
The only reason we watch it because my wife gets People Magazine and they suggested it.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm like, I think my brother writes for People Magazine.
You have to go see this movie, Lamb.
Yeah. Fuck you if you don't.
I meant to watch it. I just ran out of time. I was like, I gotta see this movie, and then I just didn't get around to it because Halloween. I like to watch scary movies, and scary movies that people come out with are shit.
It's not scary at all, and
Just weird.
Description that it's not fit for the movie. It's like somebody wrote that, didn't even watch the movie.
I saw like a trailer with like an actual like lamb head was like biting a guy. You could tell it was fake as shit. Did that happen?
That's not in the movie. No. That had to be a trailer for a completely different movie because it wasn't this one.
What was it about?
I don't know. They really didn't explain a lot, but turns out that, and they don't really say that the guy's banging sheep, but sheep are having half people, half sheep kids.
Oh, now we're getting it. Yeah, human-animal hybrids. Humanoids. Human-animal hybrids there, Joe.
Yeah, and they raised it as a child because I guess they can't have kids, but they never even say that. You have to assume that they can't have kids because that's the only other fucking reason this would be logical, if it even could be.
Does it murder?
No, it doesn't. It's a kid.
And it's just like them raising Sheep Boy.
Yeah, that's it. And then
when does the murder happen?
There are no murders.
What?
Nothing. Yeah.
No murders.
The only time that there's like kind of a murder is the mom kills the mother of the sheep boy because the sheep is like, hey, where's my kid? You stole my kid. And it keeps like...
The sheep is pissed off?
Yeah, but it's just like buying at the house. It's like, where's my baby? And then the mom goes out, it's my baby, bang!
Wait. The sheep mom's pissed because it took her half human, half sheep baby.
Yeah, so it's like, well, it's like half my kid, so it's like, here's the custody settlement, bang!
Just kill that sheep bitch.
Yeah.
I've heard of this where like women steal other women's babies.
Well, yeah, like you in the hospitals, the maternity ward's on lockdown. You need a passcode and fucking 2 keys.
They don't care if it's half sheep or anything. Baby's a baby, I guess.
Well, that's what happens when you live out in the middle of nowhere, which I guess you're planning on doing.
I ain't having no sheep half human hybrids.
Well, you told me a story about sheep banging. You referred that movie to me, and you tell me how you're going to move out in the middle of nowhere. Like,
yeah, but I'm not going to have any sheep.
Together.
I'm not going to have any sheep because what the fuck's the point of a sheep?
Wool, I guess. And like you don't have to cut grass; they eat that shit.
So do cows.
Okay, and you could kill them and eat them.
I would have the essential food groups: cows, pigs, chicken. Boom. Done. Burgers, bacon, and chicken wings.
That's it? Just the wings? You're going to throw the rest away?
Yeah, I don't want that shit. I'll feed it to the cows and the pigs for sure.
Oh, yeah, they eat anything.
They go through bone like butter.
It's the same as greedy as a pig.
That guy was so creepy. What a great movie that was.
I saw him in other movies where he's like trying to play a normal person. I'm like, oh, nope, you're a freak.
No. Where's your pig farm?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you got me.
He's like, oh, fuck me, your lady friend got a voice.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy's the greatest.
Well, I tried to watch, we watched that Wrath of Man movie. I guess the Guy Ritchie did that too. It wasn't that good.
Wrath of Man?
Yeah, with, Jason Statham.
Never heard of it.
Well, it came out pandemic, so it didn't really go out in the theaters, I don't think.
Every Jason Statham movie is the same.
Yeah. He's like just trying to be like do himself, and then some jerk off is like mean to him, and he's like trying to be like, all right, I don't want any trouble. And then the jerk off continues, and then he kicks his ass, and then it turns out he's part of a gang or some sort of a hippie.
Oh, revenge.
Yeah,
Comes the gang looking for revenge.
yeah. It's like, well, I just beat up our redneck brother.
I'm pretty sure, besides your favorite, Mint Mobile, everything Ryan Reynolds does is fantastic.
Well, that's another one. In every movie, he's the same fucking person.
But it's great every time.
Yeah,
Never
him
gets
making fun
old.
of people.
It never gets old. He was hilarious in this movie.
Well, I like how he threw his gin in there too.
I was
You
waiting
see
for
that?
it. I was like, are they going to
Yeah.
turn it around so I could see the label? You knew it was his gin.
Yeah, it was subtle, but yeah, that was it.
It's like a close up on the bottle. We won't
Yeah.
show the label, but we'll close up on the back of the bottle.
Well, that's what it is. It's like, you know what it is.
Yeah. Who the fuck drinks straight gin?
That was disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way. That was water.
Yeah.
There's no way. Nobody drinks straight gin. Just warm, straight gin.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was the first thing he did when he got home.
Yeah. Finally, I'm home. Time for a tall glass of warm, straight gin.
Yeah.
Aviation gin.
And then, wait, didn't The Rock start drinking it at one point? So
Yeah.
now you're drinking someone else's gin,
was
like from their cup.
He's like, don't mind if I have some of your warm gin.
Yeah, please. There's more to go around. Would anyone else like some warm gin?
I've been away stealing for a while, and this bottle's just been sitting on the table.
Yeah. Oh, I left it open too. The cap's off.
It's fucking disgusting. Nobody. Yeah. Oh.
Well, I'm
Gin is so
surprised
gross.
that movie wasted time with like an actual plot because it didn't need one. Like it just kept jumping from one thing to another, and it's like none of that had to tie together or make sense. It would have been just fine, the same.
Absolutely. Just
Like they
them-
were wasting time telling a story.
just them two arguing with each other the entire time.
Yeah. Oh, the whole movie, I'm just like, oh man, Kevin Hart's gonna be so jealous.
Absolutely. Maybe we could get the three of them together. Do like they did like with the Jumanji, because those movies are great.
Oh yeah, I'll watch them, and they can come out with 10 more, and I'll still watch them.
Yeah, it's like Kevin Hart and Jack Black and The Rock like together. They need to get someone else in there. Get rid of the chick because we don't need her.
Yeah, she's doing just fine with Marvel movies.
I don't even know who she is.
She plays the blue woman in the Marvel movie. The bald one, the green woman's sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The
that's her.
robot
Yeah,
in Guardians
Like
of the
half
Galaxy?
yeah, and they're making another one of that, so she's doing just fine.
Yeah, get rid of her. I want to see more, like, throw in a Ryan Reynolds. That would be pretty great.
I don't know. You got too many. That's too much teaming up against the Rock, though, right? They're like talking shit on like, oh, look at your neck.
The best was the second Jumanji because they were all doing like doing different voices and stuff. Like Kevin Hart was like an old black man, and he's like, "Oh, well, you see here." Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking great. I was like, "This is the best ever." I don't know how they get anything done on these sets. Like, I'd have been
That must
laughing the
be-
whole time.
Yeah, it must be like the people, like the crew behind. After that, you have to yell cut every time because somebody's laughing. They're like, "Fuck again."
You're gonna have to fire me.
Yeah.
This is too much. I'll be holding the boom mic like. They're like, we can
that's
hear you
what-
laughing.
That's what Ryan Reynolds said about that movie, The Red Notice, is when he's like, there's so many times they had to cut away because people were laughing when he was like talking. He's like, I must have wasted $1 million.
I loved it when the bull was coming. He's like, I saw a documentary.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. It's like it was Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. He's like, it was Jurassic Park.
And then boom, he gets hit by the bull.
It's like, I was laughing so hard. He's like, they
was
can't
weird.
see. They can't see so well.
Yeah.
It's like
You're thinking of Jurassic Park.
he confused bulls with dinosaurs.
He's too busy out stealing art. He can't remember where he saw everything.
I just
And
like how
that's-
he kept jumping through tiny things, tiny openings, and the Rock's like, "Fuck!"
Yeah. Right. Well, at one point he just got stuck in a door.
It's like, "Ah!"
Yeah. Goddamn muscles.
I took the over on the Colts Jaguars game, and it's pissing me off.
Well, Carson Wentz has been doing pretty good, but
Yeah, but they usually like the Colts will go up by so many points and they kind of take their foot off the gas and let the other team score a bunch.
yeah. Well, that's what I always count on is them garbage points sometimes.
I know. Hell yeah. So I've been trying to watch Ghostbusters, but that's in the theaters, and I will not go to the movie theaters.
It's a waste of time. My wife was trying to talk us into doing it. I was like, no, what? We have all the movies right here. You don't have to go anywhere. And it's like we can make all the food we want, sit and watch it and eat it. I have to go to the bathroom, boom, pause movie.
How's the movie?
Movie
Take up,
sucks, turn it off. No wasted money.
Yeah, absolutely. Instead of being like, oh, I'm not going to walk out.
Except there's yet to be a movie where it's been so bad I just turn it off. I just watch it and I was like, God, that was fucking awful.
I watched the whole thing either way. Like,
it's like there's no way this could keep this up throughout the whole movie.
it's got to get better at some point.
Yeah, it's like this lamb's got to start killing something. I don't know. No,
I can't believe there's no murder in that movie.
I'll say there's not no murder, but I won't say anything more than that.
Like,
but it's not like a horror movie at all. It's not.
I thought it was a horror movie. Like, it's like these killer lambs are just fed up.
Nope. There's just regular lambs and one half lamb, half boy.
Who doesn't decide he wants to murder?
It's a kid. He doesn't know anything because it's still got a dumb sheep brain, so it doesn't know anything.
So does it have like a sheep head and like a boy body?
Yeah,
Or
it's like a mermaid, but sheep head, sheep top, person bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So it's like
And it has one person hand and one sheep hand. Or a hoof, whatever.
I'm so confused.
I think I'm describing it pretty well. Like, I don't know how you could be lost.
You said it was like a reverse mermaid, but sheep instead of fish.
Yeah, so instead of the fish, it's a sheep. But the sheep part is the top half, and the person part's the bottom half.
And it's got one regular hand and one hoof hand.
Okay, so it's like more split down diagonally.
Okay. But what about the 2 people feet?
Yeah,
Okay.
like it walks upright and everything. And it always has just like...
head, like all fucked up like this?
No, he
Does it
like
have a
looks
normal-
straight ahead.
Okay.
But it just has like a dumb, confused look on its face all the time. Like, I'm just a dumb sheep. I don't know why you're trying to get me to do human things.
It doesn't talk.
No, it can't. It doesn't have like vocal cords.
It just goes, bah.
It doesn't even do that.
Fucking kill that thing.
Nope, they love it. It's their kid.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they like cuddle it all the time. It's disturbing.
I think I would throw up all over it. I'm like, I'll try. I can't do it. Oh.
And it's just so weird, like how like accepting they are. Like, oh yeah, this is our life. This is what we do. We're hill people.
Do other people know about this?
Nah, because they're pretty much isolated. They're like in the middle of nowhere. They have a ton of land. They're surrounded by mountains, kind of. So it's like
where
we
I'm
can
going.
fuck whatever we want.
So who fucked the sheep?
The guy knocked the sheep up and
Cheated
then
on his wife?
Oh, the wife's okay with it because as soon as the sheep baby came along, she was like, ecstatic. She couldn't be happier.
See, thank God you started fucking sheep. Or we
I
would
think
have had no kids.
Before the movie, they had a discussion. They're like, "Well, we want a baby, so by any means necessary."
Better get
So
the
they got
fucking,
it. Yeah,
get the banging them sheep.
you will give me that baby.
I'm so happy I didn't watch this movie.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you and fuck People Magazine.
I think I might have to watch it now, though.
It's not. I don't think it's. I think it comes in a little less than 2 hours. You could probably just put it on the background and watch football because there's not a lot of dialogue. So it's like it's not you won't be lost at all. So I had to explain it several times to you.
I know. I'm so confused. I just can't believe
Then you have no choice to watch it then to understand.
Someone's like, okay, I got this great idea for a movie, and some production company's like, what's it about? And they're like, this couple can't have kids, and this guy bangs a sheep, and they have a baby, and they just love that baby.
Yeah. They're like, is it a normal baby? No, it's half sheep, half baby.
Half, kind of like mermaid? No, reverse. Mermaid.
Yeah. But not fish, sheep.
But that fish sheep. They're like, let's get to fucking making this movie.
Yeah. And the woman that's in it, she's been in things. She's like in James Bond movies, I think, and she's
Which
like
ones? The Sean Connery ones?
No, the Daniel Craig ones. Like she's
Get
a
the
recent
fuck outta
actress. She was in did you ever watch that What Happened to Monday on Netflix? She was in that. She was like played 7 of herself.
No, I didn't watch that.
What the fuck was she in that you would know?
She must have lost a bet or something.
Yeah, right? She's like, God, now I gotta do this fucking sheep banging movie.
It sounds so bad.
It is bad. It was bad. I'm glad, like, I hope nobody pays to watch that. I'll feel bad for them. Like, that's one of those things where, as an actress, you take your family and they're like, well, what'd you think? And they're like, oh, God, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
You should probably quit being an actress.
yeah, it's like, I don't want to lie to you, but there's no way I can tell you it was okay.
I wouldn't lie. I'd be like, that was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Why would you
Like,
agree to do that? Like, yeah,
I don't
money.
know.
Money? I'm like, okay, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I think like some shows are just so fucking corny. Like the Day of the Dead, the new Day of the Dead series.
They try to suck all these horror fans in because they're like over referencing like George Romero and shit. They're like, oh yeah, we're like trying to be like, we're like cultish and stuff like that. And it's like, no, you just made a shitty zombie movie or show.
It's better than the last show that they came out with on Sci-Fi.
What was that?
Z Nation.
Oh. Well, I was reading reviews and like people were like, well, at least they knew that they were shitty and they were like kind of made jokes about it. Or it's
Z
like,
Nation?
yeah. I
It
never
was so
watched it.
bad. It was so bad. And I was like, there's 3 seasons, so maybe it gets better and then more money gets pumped into it. I made it to like halfway through the second and I was like, I can't fucking do it anymore. Threw in a towel.
Dude, I almost thought that about Black Summer. Is that what it's called?
I love that show.
Yeah, the first season, when they had the episode with like the kids in the school, I was like, this is fucking stupid. But the rest of the show is really good.
I kind of got upset because they kept jumping around from different characters and showing what they were doing too much. And I was like, stay with one character for a while.
You had to watch till the end to realize what was going on and how they all like intermingled. Because I was like, well, who the fuck is that now? Like, this new people just kept popping up.
Holy shit. I really liked that show. And I liked watching the start of it when everyone's in panic mode and like, what the shit is happening?
Yeah, it's like, where are we supposed to go? That guy stole my car.
I like watching movies like that. You got to get on this Apple TV Plus show called Invasion.
I think I saw something about it, and pretty much caught up on most shows now, so.
Well, maybe just wait because they're still going through the 1 week at a time.
Oh, yeah, I hate how Apple does that. Like, I like binging my stuff shows.
Yeah, I like to stay up way later than I should.
Yeah.
Doing a whole season in one night. And the next day I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. People are like, what are you doing? I'm watching too much TV.
Yeah, it's like it's there. Like, I'm not going to not watch it.
That's the way I enjoy shows. I think I did that with Black Summer, the season 2. I watched it all in one night.
There's no way you watch just one episode. Like, thank God, thank you Netflix for putting everything out at once.
I know.
Everyone else could take a lesson from that shit.
Everyone else should just give up.
And Tiger King, one day. When that new one comes out, I'll be done in one day, probably.
I watched the first one and you couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God. It's like, because they would end on something like, they would subtly throw it in there, but it was so goddamn ridiculous. So they're like, oh yeah, by the way, he's sleeping with the other people in the tiger thing.
So wait a minute, he's fucking both those dudes?
Oh, by the way, her ex-husband is dead and missing somewhere.
And her tigers just love the taste of flesh. Human flesh. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Where is this? Oklahoma. I'll never go there.
Yeah. And then, like, like, what else is there left to tell? But it could be repeating stuff or whatever, but I'm still going to watch it because it's just that ridiculous.
Pretty sure it comes out pretty soon.
Yeah, the 17th, I think. Not that it's marked in my phone.
What is it, the 14th?
It's Tiger King Day. Is it the 14th? I don't know.
I better take off work. The last time they came out with
What are you talking about? Don't you work for yourself? Like, take off work?
Yep. But my old employer was like, we need a lot of help. We have a lot of work coming up. Do you want to help us out? And I was like, well, if you pay me this much money.
Yeah, because you're basically, like, I wouldn't say you're contracted at that point, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I'll be outside contractor and you're going to pay me this much money. He said, okay.
And they're hurting for help then if they're coming to ex-employees. So
yeah, well, that's what I said. And he agreed. And then I was like, shit.
Should have asked for more money.
I know. Well, now I got to work a lot.
That's a terrible problem to have.
Yeah, I don't want to work I'm tired of working. Tired of it.
Dude, you only got like 30 years left. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I do. No. If like a lot more years till I die one day on the job.
You're not like investing in like retirement at all. You're just gambling.
Yes, that's my retirement plan. Yes.
Yeah.
It's called Powerball and gambling.
Yeah. DraftKings.
I have a few shares and a few stocks and cryptocurrency. This is my retirement plan.
I still don't know what that shit is. Like, I don't know how it works. I don't, like, every time I try to look into it, I'm like, I'm lost. So
I'm confused. Every time. And
apparently it's money. I don't know.
I follow sites that like talk about it. And they're like, we need to do this. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't want to ask because then they'll be like, you fucking noob. What are you doing here? Like, I don't know.
Go back to your soap operas, Grandpa.
Yeah. He's the middle-aged man trying to figure this shit out.
Stop being so mean to me.
You goddamn kids.
Yeah.
Goddamn kids are making fun of me on the crypto channel. I don't even know what that is.
Are you hiding it? Is that what it is?
I'm like, what? It's like some kind of treasure we're getting after.
Yeah.
Hopefully it does well. That's my plan. That's my retirement plan. That's my move to the mountains plan.
Well, keep sending me that insider information so I can invest.
I did, but you don't invest.
Because you need money. I don't have that.
Why not?
Because it goes. You make it and it's gone. You're like, oh, I guess I got to earn it again.
Well, go make more then, you lazy shit.
Nah, there's terrible, terrible movies I have to watch. I wish I could get paid to do that.
You can. Start a YouTube movie review channel.
God, that sounds like work. Or maybe I could just like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and then just the channel will be just me watching movies and then saying stupid shit about it.
You can't broadcast the movie.
Oh, that's no fun. Well, how'd they get away with it?
It's called. Every movie they did was like an unknown old fucking movie that no one ever heard of.
The people that made it were dead.
Yeah, it was just like, wait a minute, someone showed my movie? Where?
Yeah, I forgot I made a movie.
I've been trying to forget I made that movie. Look, 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 look. Yeah, that's they call that pirating.
Well, it'll be like a show where the first episode is me watching the movie and talking about it, and the rest of it's my trial
Yeah, there you go. Like, ah,
for being
shit.
sued. Yeah,
Tried to make
These
money
assholes-
and I lost my house.
yeah. So then I'll just be like watching movies from people's windows.
Yeah.
Episode 2, I gotta keep it down. They don't know
Episode
about
3
me.
is from prison.
Yeah. Well, so they called the police on me.
Yeah, they call that stalking. People
No, I'm not stalking. I'm not watching the people. I'm watching their TV. Like, fuck them. They don't even need to be in the room.
I still don't think that's okay.
Whatever. It's just like, leave it on when you go to the grocery store. I'm not going to go in. Just let the man watch TV.
Tom Brady's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I'm glad I started him, piece of shit.
I started the guy from Washington, Heineke.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it
Yeah,
sounds
he's-
like Heineken. Put him in there. I need a chair that reclines.
And doesn't make so much goddamn noise.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. This is almost as bad as your peanut butter cup chewing. By the way, that's the only thing people took away from that episode is Brian loves peanut butter cups.
People say things to you about it?
Well, yeah, some of our cousins talk about it. They're like, "Yep, the man loves his peanut butter cups." I'm like, "I'm in the show too, goddammit."
I bought an assorted bag of candy, and it took me like a half hour to pick out all those peanut butter cups.
Why did it take so long?
Because it was a big bag. It was huge.
Did you have any kids come to the door and be like, "What? No peanut butter cups?" Like, I could smell peanut butter.
This guy's breath smells like Reese's peanut butter cups. They don't give me none.
Yeah.
I ate them all.
I think you added a new element to David Pumpkins. He loves peanut butter cups.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone asked me, how many did you eat? I'm like, I didn't count. I eat until I get sick.
I mean, after 2, you kind of do lose count.
Yeah. I eat till I get stomach pains, and then
Yeah.
then I eat like 5 more, and then I call it a day.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'm not a quitter.
I'm like, that's probably go away in a minute here.
Yeah. Probably not enough peanut butter cups.
Yeah. We need more peanut butter. Stat!
Covered in chocolate. I didn't even wake up that long ago, and I feel like I need a nap.
Why are you so sick?
I don't know. I don't eat right.
Do you take vitamins?
When I remember, which is maybe once a week.
You're going to die.
Whatever, everybody does.
No,
Right?
like I mean soon.
Is that a threat?
No, that's just,
A promise.
you look terrible.
I look great. I even got these halo lights.
I don't know. You're always sick. Like always.
I thought that's part of being my age. It's like you're always sick.
I don't
like,
think
well,
so.
Healthy's over. Just going to be coughing all the time now.
My healthy years are beyond me.
Yeah.
No.
As long as they don't get to the point where it's like I go out in public and people are like, "Oh, what's wrong with him?" Like, he doesn't have long.
Do you have to carry a handkerchief at all times
Yeah.
to blow your nose?
Yeah. And I find myself like spitting a lot.
Do you have a pocket? Always have a pocket of a snotty handkerchief?
Yeah.
I
And
never
cough
get
drops.
that. I never get that when people would do that. They would take out a handkerchief, blow their nose, and put it back in their pocket.
Well, because then they fold it differently, and I'm like, what? Now that side probably has boogers on it. It's disgusting.
It's fucking gross as shit. Why was
Dude,
that?
I'd rather just snot rocket into the street or something. That's
like,
less gross.
Well, people be grossed out for a second, but that's it. It goes away.
It's like you blow your nose. You're like, well, I'm gonna save that.
I might need to blow my nose again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like fucking. It's so gross.
But then you use it, and you're like, oh, what I blew my nose out into, I'm just wiping on the outside of my nose now.
Yeah. You blow your nose, and you got more snot on the side of your face that was from before.
But then you use it because it's hot out. Just wiping your forehead, huh?
Just rubbing it in your face.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's like you have boogers on your forehead. What happened? Like you sneezed up.
I never understood that. Ever. If I'm like not away, I sneeze to the side.
Yeah.
I don't cover it or nothing.
Yeah, let that all out. Because you cover it, you're just sneezing on yourself.
Yeah,
like you
on
wouldn't
my
want
hand. I don't want to
a
do
stranger
that.
to sneeze. Yeah.
I'd rather just chew.
Yeah, get it all out and walk away.
I don't sneeze very much because I'm not as sickly as you are.
I like a good sneeze.
What are you drinking there? Water?
Yeah, hydrating. So I can go out and pee in public.
Should get some warm gin in that bottle.
So this is like 30 some ounces, man. That's a lot of gin. And there ain't no way I'm giving that asshole another goddamn time. Mint Mobile sucks.
You'll never buy another Ryan Reynolds product?
No. Even I'll buy his movies and throw them in the garbage. Wait, that won't work. Because he's still getting that money. I'll steal them. So nobody can buy them.
Yeah. When is the last movie you bought?
I don't know. I still have DVDs that like I can't throw away.
Me
but
too.
I'll never watch them again.
I have like Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Scared Stupid.
Well, I imagine they stopped making those.
Yeah, and I have those, and I have other. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. The Grinch Stole Christmas.
The last time I watched the DVD was Return of the Living Dead, which I watched with the 10.
I have that one.
I watched it with the 10-year-old, which in hindsight was a mistake. We should not have watched that. I forgot how naked that woman is.
She's pretty
like
naked.
all the time.
Yeah. It's like now she's a zombie and naked. Now she's a naked zombie.
She got to be a zombie because a gang of like 6 zombies jumped on her and ate her, but no bite marks, nothing.
Not
She's just
one
naked.
bite on her boob.
Yeah.
Leave the boobs alone. We got to show them later.
Yeah. Like a lot.
Like every chance we get.
Yeah. She's going to be walking in the background naked.
Well, how old were we when we got taken to go see that movie, The Alien Woman, Species,
yeah.
in the movie theater?
You're not supposed to close your eyes in a movie theater. They're like, close your eyes. And some of those parts lasted for like several minutes. And we're just like closing out.
I know. I'm pretty sure she didn't even wear clothes in that movie.
No. Aliens don't, right?
No,
They're like, why are you guys wearing clothes?
And yeah, I think we were pretty young when we went and saw that. And we're doing fine.
Yeah, real fine.
You're just really sickly. That's all.
I don't think that has to do with it. I mean, can you get sick from seeing too many boobs?
God, I hope not.
Yeah. If you can, then I guess I've reached my limit.
I think you need to start taking some vitamins and eating your vegetables.
Oh, you know what? I don't eat enough vegetables.
Do you eat any vegetables?
When it comes on a sandwich, like lettuce and tomato.
Lettuce. Yeah, pickles.
Yeah, that's a vegetable, right?
Yeah, I eat plenty of pickles.
Yeah.
But don't you make for the kids?
Is hot sauce a vegetable?
You don't make.
Isn't there like some tomato or some peppers in there?
You don't make vegetables for the kids,
Sometimes.
and you don't eat them.
Not really.
Sometimes.
We eat a lot of pasta. So, but tomatoes are fruit, right?
Yeah. Throw some mushrooms in there.
They don't like any of that shit.
Yeah, well, then they don't eat.
And plus, every time I buy vegetables, they go bad. I end up throwing them out.
That happens to most of my food. It goes bad and I throw it out.
So what do you eat?
I threw away a bunch of bacon this morning because I was like,
That's a sin.
this.
I'm pretty sure if you cook it, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's been in my fridge for 2 weeks, opened.
Oh, you need
And
some
then-
Ziploc bags or something.
And then I smelled it and I was like, it doesn't smell that bad. And then I started cooking it and I was like, it does not smell like bacon in here. I'm throwing this shit away.
Are you sure it was bacon?
It didn't even look right. I was like, it's not cooking right. It's not
Yeah,
smelling.
because that's a very prominent smell. Like
I swear to God, it smelled like I was making brownies.
Oh
I
God!
swear, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But now
It's
I want
either that-
brownies.
It's either that or you're having a heart attack.
Something.
Yeah.
Like I had a stroke while making bad bacon.
Yeah, it must be the bacon. My arm hurts, but it's bacon.
My face is feeling droopy.
Yeah, from all this awful bacon.
Oh, my goodness. Have you seen those two guys with the weird hair and the tattoo face?
I'm an island boy. Those guys.
Yeah. One of them put out a video on his Instagram the other day, and he was really bummed. And he was talking about how he sold his soul to a demon and to get rich and famous. And he regrets it because every day he has not had happiness since.
Well, that's fame for you. You know, it's not gonna make you happy.
It's fame or the fact that he sold his soul to a demon?
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. What's the demon doing with it?
I don't know. But he said the demon asked him, who are you going to sacrifice for this? And he said, I'll sacrifice myself.
This sounds ridiculous and stupid.
He said it.
So stop following him on Instagram or whatever you're doing.
I don't. I just saw it. Was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's
People
too much.
selling-
He's got tattoo ink poisoning.
Or he sold his soul to a demon.
Yeah. So you're gonna believe that?
Absolutely. I 100% believe that.
I believe that he believes it.
For the record, I 100% believe you could sell your soul to a demon.
Wow. And you have not experienced happiness since yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't sold my soul. I've saw that episode of The Simpsons, and I do not want automatic doors to not open when I walk through.
Sometimes I think that because the automatic sinks in like public restrooms don't work for me. I'm like, where's my fucking soul at?
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah. Everyone's there just washing hands. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll just get sick again. Because I can't wash my hands.
I'll get sicker.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure
sick.
you're already sick when you're doing this.
Yeah, I'm sitting there coughing, and they're like, that guy's not washing his hands. That's why he's sick. I'm like, I want to wash my hands.
You should ask somebody, can you put your hand under there and drink this over me?
Just put your hand on that soap and let me get it.
Like, get the fuck away from me, weirdo.
Yeah. I'm like, somebody help me.
You need some soap.
Yeah.
Well, you soulless bastard. Sucks for you.
Mm-hmm.
Join the Island Boys.
I'll be like, cheer up, man. Just don't get so many tattoos. It's like, just leave your face blank. It's okay.
Poor guy. What are you going to do?
I think you're the only person that feels bad for him.
Why?
I saw a video that somebody like commented on their videos, and it's like, which one of you is bigger disappointment to your mom? And like he tried to read the comment to respond to it, and like he can't even read.
Who?
One of those guys. Like he was making a video of him reading comments and responding to them, and he was trying to read the comment, and he was like just awful at it. He's like, whatever, man, you guys can't even pronounce that right. And like, you're the one pronouncing. You don't even know what that word means.
But they got money now.
I guess, but he's not happy.
He's got no soul.
Yeah. I'm a soulless boy.
Got no soul, boy.
Yeah. I'm like, are you guys Jamaican or what's happening?
I don't think anyone knows.
Yeah.
I heard someone say they're Cuban.
Really?
Yeah. Is that an island? That's an island.
Sure. I wasn't good at geography.
That's another pointless subject. You don't need to know where things are on a map, okay? Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's what Google's for, right?
Until, like, everything is gone, some sort of, like, apocalypse scenario, then you should better have maps.
Yeah, that's another thing. If something
But
like that
you
happens,
you don't need to know where other countries are because you ain't getting there.
yeah, but I wouldn't even know north or south. I'm like, I think that way.
When you live on the East Coast for so long and then you move to the West Coast, it really fucks you up. Because when you're driving and you're like, well, the water's on my right, so I'm going north. And
Yeah.
you're like, no, you're going south right now. I'm like, what?
This isn't right. How come
You're
you
on
guys
the
don't sell so
opposite
many cheesesteaks?
Yeah, you're on the opposite side. I was like, oh, man.
You still have to get reminded that?
No, I mean, at first, it really fucked me up. I got, like, so now if I went back to the East Coast, it would fuck me up. I would be thinking
Yeah, but it's not like
differently.
you're driving a lot around here.
No, I don't think I'm coming back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not coming back. Ever. Ever. Ever.
Why does it sound like something's meowing in your apartment?
Goddamn fucking cats. You got to eat the cat food before you go to sleep because if you don't, you won't go to sleep and the cats will keep you up all night with the meowing.
Yeah, quick off this real quick. Yeah, you got a cat, man.
They're in the walls.
Or is that the sound Tom Brady makes when he's getting sacked?
There's a cat in the walls.
Oh.
So I tried to get him out and I put another cat in the wall. Force him out. So now there's two cats in the wall. Wasn't that an episode? Did the new season of Sunny come out?
I don't know what happens with that show anymore.
I thought you still watched it a lot.
Well, like I'm all caught up. I've watched all the episodes, but who knows, man? That guy's got so much shit going on.
Who?
Rob McElhenney. Is that his
Mac?
name?
Just say Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, he owns a soccer team. He's got that Apple Plus TV show.
That's so stupid.
I tried to watch it. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's because it's stupid. Why not just stick with what made you, you know? Keep doing
Yeah,
that.
because even Leonard Kenny got big because that show was pretty much a Canadian Sunny in Philadelphia.
So is Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, it's a ghetto or whatever, hillbilly.
So fucking stupid.
I can't. When I see that dude with the thick glasses, I'm like, I feel bad for him. I was like, you got to wear that shit all the time?
His eyesight must be ruined
Yeah.
if
There's
that
no
wasn't
way.
real. There's no way you could look through that for that long and be like, my eyes are all fucked up.
Yeah. It's like, well, this is what I did just to like make a few people laugh.
But everyone keeps telling me to watch Ted Lasso, and I'm just like, no.
I thought that too, because I don't like that guy.
Me neither.
But it's good, man. It's funny. Because you'll love one of the soccer players. He was like he's a real prick, and like you'll love it for him. He's great,
Why?
and he's like a writer in the show. He's just an asshole, and he just makes fun of people all the time.
I just don't like sitcom-y shows.
Well, it's not really a sitcom. It's just like about a coach that like it's not your typical like television sitcom or whatever. And it's, I don't know. Just watch one, and if you don't like it, it's a half hour out of your day.
They're only half hour.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
If I watch the goddamn stupid ass Lamb movie, you can watch fucking one episode Ted Lasso.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to watch that Lamb movie. I'm very intrigued now. Very intrigued.
Yeah. I couldn't count them many times. Me and my wife just looked at each other and we're like, what the fuck is this? They're like, okay, something's going to happen. Something has to happen. Nah, never happened.
I'm glad People Magazine wrote about it, because if you'd have just told your wife, Brian said we should watch this, she'd be like, I'm not fucking watching
No, yeah, we weren't going to watch it. And she happened to have that magazine next to her. And she's like, hold on, they recommend movies. Let's look through here to watch something. She's like, oh, it's that Lamb movie your brother talked about. I was like, I guess we give it a shot.
Look who got me out of the wall.
Snowball, is that you?
What happened? He was black when he went in. Did you see a ghost?
Yeah, he saw it.
Say hi to the people, you fat turd.
What's that thing called?
I call him lots of things. Jerk, fucker, asshole, lazy fat shit.
And just didn't bother to name it then, huh?
Jerk he gets a lot. Like, I'm like, what's up, jerk? Fuck face. Things like that.
No wonder he gets in your walls then. Trying to escape the abuse.
He's a good guy. He likes it when you pet him aggressively.
Most cats do. Like when they meow, that's just them wanting it more.
Yeah, they love that shit.
And then they run off to tell other cats how great it was.
Wait a minute. We're up to 40 on the... Oh, there's only 54 seconds left. God damn it.
Well, what's the over-under? Is it 44?
I don't know. I don't have my paper with me.
So how does this podcast turn into movie review / watch Brian watch football hour? Sometimes there's a cat.
Sometimes there's a cat.
When he's not eating, he's petting a cat.
What's it called? What was I going to say? I have plenty of topics to talk about, but you don't know shit about shit, so...
That's because you're
hard.
insane. The shit you talk about is insane.
That's not that insane.
Yeah, but it's a little weird. What is your problem? Cat's problem.
I don't hear anything.
I hear him meowing.
I told you he's a fucking asshole. I don't know. Probably he's like, feed me or something.
Just eat the peanut butter cups. I'm sure I dropped a few.
He's such a dickhead. Shut up!
See? He's probably hungry.
Okay. All right.
Are you making your money? Or are you losing it?
I don't know how to work this. Probably losing because I don't know how to work this.
Well,
whatsoever.
Then good thing you're throwing money at it then.
Yeah, I don't care. Just have to go make some more.
Yeah. Your old boss has that covered.
Right? Just got to go make some more money, I guess. I did something I never do. I
worked out.
No, I didn't do that. I bet on the Eagles game.
Oh, why?
47.5 was the over. I'm not making that.
Oh, yeah. You said there was like 50 seconds left?
Yeah, and it's 40 points right now. And what's it called? The Colts just intercepted the ball, so they're going to just sit on it. Well, there's always next week. Join us next week when I give out gambling advice.
Yeah, I'll have it down by then.
Because I think the Eagles are going to win.
I hope so, man. I think Jalen Hurts' job counts on it.
With that being said, that game's getting ready to come on, so let's get the hell off of here.
Yeah. Well, actually, I would look forward to a Minshew era. Him and Kelsey will get along great.
Right? You ready for some Minshew mania?
Yeah. Dude, I think the last half of the season should just be like, fuck it.
Get some Minshew mania in there. I think they're going to stick with Jalen Hurts for a couple years.
Who knows, man? Like, And they're talking about getting rid of Roseman, which they should.
Who's talking about that? Bullshit. They'll never. Jeffrey Lurie will never do that.
Yeah, I fucking hate the both of them.
Ever. And he's the biggest problem.
Absolutely. He's the one, like, I feel like that's why all our drafts suck.
Constantly. You can tell that they run the show because it's been the same offense, no matter who's the coach.
And like, they finally, like, they're not even trying to hide it. They hire a bunch of young, new, know-nothing coaches, and they're like, yeah, they're going to do what we say now.
I think that might have been the thing with Peterson. He was like, no, I'm the coach.
Yeah.
No, you're fired. You're like, throw the ball 100 times a game down the field. Take shots constantly down the field. Throw.
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
what? To who?
Yeah, none of your receivers can get open.
It's like, don't worry, we signed Deshaun Jackson for you. By the way, he's hurt.
Yeah, his belly hurts. He can't play.
Jesus Christ. Well, let's watch them. Let's watch them win.
Or else you're gonna be really pissed, huh?
Well, I'm pretty sure I would have lost, so whatever. Whatever. Thanks for joining us. Hit the like button, and if you want to say some bad things about Aaron here, put it in the comment section. All right, everybody?
Yeah, leave comments so we can comment on your shitty comment. Because guess what? I don't fucking care.
Leave bad comments for him.
Yeah, please do. It'll give us content or whatever.
Tell me how great I'm doing.
Not at gambling. At other stuff,
not
though. He gets great cat belly rubs.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Gambling, not so much. I'm already down $160. Whatever.
Those of you who know Brian, don't expect Christmas from him.
No.
Yeah.
You already know that. If you know me, you know that.
Yeah. Sorry, Secret Santa's is going to be a huge secret this year.
Like, I didn't get anything.
Yeah, yeah. Surprise! You weren't even that good this year.
That's right. Christmas is coming, isn't it?
Well, according to all my neighbors' lawns, yeah.
I saw a house that had Thanksgiving decorations, and I'm like, this guy gets it. He's the man.
Yeah, I saw it's like scarecrows and some orange and lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to like leaves in general just considered Thanksgiving decoration. So I just don't rake the yard.
You're doing it right.
Yeah, I'm like, boom, Thanksgiving.
I saw a giant blow up turkey, and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
In his yard. Not like
I saw.
What?
Go ahead, because then
So it's
mine's
not like
different.
the other assholes that have Christmas decorations up already.
Well, yeah, some yards are just like already decked out and like everything Christmas. I'm like, wow, just give it some time at least.
It's not even that great.
But I like Christmas time.
Not me.
That's because you don't get snow. So,
Thank God.
yeah, I like it for when it snows, but then after it, I'm like, go away. Global warming, come on.
I don't like it. I could deal with it, but I don't like it.
Well, because your area is not equipped to handle it. Like around here, we actually have plow trucks.
Yeah, I lived over there for quite a while. Right? I think like 30 years. So I know what goes on over there, and I still didn't like it. It's terrible. It turns to ice, and then you slip and fall, and you hurt yourself.
Oh, I know. I broke my nose in a car accident because of ice.
I remember that. Because you couldn't wear your seatbelt because you had a broken collarbone.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just doomed to never be healthy.
Yeah. You're like that guy. What was that movie called with Martin Short?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. We had bad luck through the whole thing.
He got struck by lightning twice in a movie theater.
Yeah. Dude, there's one part he's just standing on a dock or something, and it just breaks off, and he starts like floating away into the ocean. Like, what the fuck?
What was that movie? I got to figure it out now. It was the best.
Because what was it? Danny Glover was in it too, right?
Yeah.
And he was like trying to like help him not die.
He got stung with a bee at the end, and he was huge.
Yeah.
Like, how you doing? He's like, I feel great.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. All right, let's get off of here. Thanks for watching. See you later.